Well, the 2020s have not been a good decade so far. That much is for sure. Especially this March. This March has not been a good March so far in terms of entertainment. Um, we unfortunately lost the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, and I'm just gonna make this video to give thanks to him and share some memories about my experiences with Dragon Ball growing up. And it's it really hurts. It really hit me when I saw that he died. It was like a moment where I was like, no, no. It just I just like couldn't believe what I was seeing, and it's sad because he was in the middle of of multiple projects when he passed away, and it's just like, my God, it's just so sad. And it took me aback. I couldn't believe it. But then I started looking back at the memories of Dragon Ball and seeing how everyone, like, not, well, probably not everyone, but a good majority of the world was heartbroken by his passing, and seeing how much Dragon Ball like resonated with a whole bunch of different people from all walks of life. And it's just, God, it's just like he brought us all together one last time for, which was sadly his passing. But it's like, no matter how big the moment was for Dragon Ball, everyone around the world watched. Well, not really everyone, but it was just the fans around the world watched and were amazed. And of course, I saw, like, if last time I remember, like, the big event for Dragon Ball was Dragon Ball Super and the Universal Tournament. Everyone from all walks of life that were Dragon Ball fans were sitting at the edge of their seats and were just completely amazed, like, in awe at the spectacle that was unfolding with Goku fighting Jiren. It was a spectacle. Now, my personal memories of Dragon Ball were mostly after school stuff, but it was mostly on Cartoon Network, probably around 9, maybe 8 o'clock or so, like after dinner. Like, all of a sudden, Dragon Ball Z came on Cartoon Network. Me and my brother, we just sat in front of the TV and just watch it all unfold. The Super Saiyan, Goku turning Super Saiyan, Goku fighting Cell, and then now that the one I remember the most was the Buu Saga when it was on Cartoon Network. That was the one where me and my brother always joked that it was just a fat Patrick Star. We were kids. We that it was either Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, and it was a lot of great memories. Just seeing all the crazy fights, just the fast paced punching, everything just going a million miles a second, and of course, the memorable attacks, the Kamehameha. Just, it was always gripping you at the edge of your seat. And like, what else? The Kamehameha, the Spirit Bomb, the Special Beam Cannon, or Makanko Sapo, uh, Destructive Disc, Final Flash. Yeah, there you go. The Final Flash, the Gallic Gun, just all these crazy attacks. Just my little 7-year-old mind had his mind. I had my mind blown, and just the fact that he's gone now, it's just, it hurts. I mean, he was one of my Akira Toriyama was one of my inspirations to create my current project that I'm working on. Just, he's one of my inspirations for writing it. Just to be able to build your own world and just have fun. Of course, he did manage to finish a chapter of Dragon Ball Super, which was very touching, and it was of Piccolo waving goodbye to Pan's teacher, And Piccolo, believe it or not, is actually Toriyama's favorite character. So that was a very touching thing to witness in the manga. Now, of course, people are gonna say, what's gonna happen to Dragon Ball? Well, it's going to continue, because I believe Toyotaru, the main artist of Dragon Ball Super, is is pretty much Toriyama's protege, and he should be able to. He should be able to, hopefully, I believe he will capture Toriyama's storytelling, and he hasn't let us down with his art too. Toyotaru really is a great artist. But the last I saw of Dragon Ball is that it's going on a hiatus, of course, due to Toriyama Sensei's passing, and uh, yeah, that's it just hurts losing a influential person who whose creation influenced pop culture in a major way. You got Goku at the Thanksgiving Day parade now as a float. It's absolutely crazy. I would have never saw that coming as like a 7-year-old kid. It's just the 2020s have been sucking so far. Just been losing so many great talented people. I remember when Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman from my childhood, when he died, that first made me like clutch my chest, like, oh no, man. It was like I really wish I could have met him. And then when Toriyama died, it was just like, no, no, just very sad. It's been a very sad decade so far. Not only that, but of course the decade's been rough with what happened earlier in the decade. But yeah, I just wanted to make this little tribute video, and rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Thank you for everything you've done. Just know that your creation will live on forever in the hearts of many, and the hearts of many more to come.